Hi, this is Lucas and welcome to my live tactics session here on chesstempo.com, which I try to solve live tactics and try to improve my calculation, show you the technique of how to calculate in chess. So, okay, let's see. Black just played bishop h6. Looks strange to me. Just threatening to take here. If I take his bishop, I take the rook, what does he want to play? Rook f2. Threatening mate, yeah. So that's maybe his idea. Okay, bishop takes, rook f2. I need to defend g2. Bishop d5, queen takes, knight f3. Taking the queen and then follow up with bishop takes there. But just now this cannot be right. Takes h6. Just okay. I'm just an exchange up here. I did play this. I win the pawn. The bishop. Tricky. Bishop h6, rook f2, knight f3, rook sacrifice, queen takes, queen takes, threatening mate. This looks very dangerous. Bishop takes, rook f2, knight f3, rook sacrifice takes, queen g5, threatening bishop g8. If he takes, I take on g6, right? No, you can take with the queen, otherwise, okay, if he take goes back, I just mate on g7, but yeah. Queen g5 right now. Protected. Okay, g2, can it be defended only by queen g5, yeah? Or just interrupt the line here. And then maybe rook takes f g2. Queen g5 here. Yeah, he has to take it. We take. Doesn't even have checks here. Okay, this is over. So let's just go back. Rook f2. Knight queen g5. Okay. Well, he doesn't really have a continuation here. No. The attack stops. I'm just threatening to take there. If he moves, I cannot really move anywhere. And if the rook moves, this pawn might, rook might fall. Okay, let's go to the next example. I must say it's early this morning, so yeah, I might not be I will not be fit enough to solve tactics on a high level. Okay, first of all, this check seems to be critical, of course. On the other hand, would they just do this? Yeah. Okay, let's go for this first. Check e7, sorry, e7, yeah. Okay, if it goes to the h4, the rook comes into play and mates quickly, or at least wins the queen. So queen e7, king g8 probably only move. Then go there, it goes king f8 maybe. So I could also go for queen takes g6 probably. g6, king f8, check. Okay, you know, that's the point. The rook comes into action because the king cannot go to the e-file. Because I would to the other e-file because I would check on h8 and win the queen. Otherwise, the rook joins on these two squares. Yeah. Oh, I hope it's not too bad. Queen g6 was a good move, but not the computer's first choice. Please keep looking for another move. Oh, okay. As you wish, my master. Okay, but he's also threatening to go this. No. If I go f6 check, he just goes there and hides. Of course, if I have two moves left, I mean rook h3 and h7 check, it's winning, but I don't have the time. So maybe this is really necessary. Queen e7 check. Well, if he goes to the h-file, I just go there. So even this would be mate if he goes to h6. If he goes to h8, I just go there. And he has only one move left. I check, goes there, check on h8 and pick out the queen. Queen e7, but the critical move is king g8, I guess. I mean, sure, if I could just stop all his threats somehow. Play f6 and it's mate on g7, but it's not as easy as that. I don't see any other possibilities. This check looks quite serious, since it could easily be made. Check, king h a1, I only move, check and mate on b2. So it must be queen e7. Yeah, so now let's look for the solution. Okay, his only threat is to take there, so I could maybe play this and then oops, sorry. And then renew the threat of f6. And now f6, yeah. So if we go now f6, check. He cannot go to f8 because it's mate in 2, e7 and g7, because there the rook joins the attack and it's over. Okay. Okay, not be too fast. Yeah, rook checks, king only move. There, check. If he goes there, it's checkmate. If he goes f4, queen g4 mates. Sorry, because there, rook g3. Okay, rook g4 is just over. So yeah, and if rook h3, king g5, rook g3, rook king goes back, queen h3 finishes, right? It's all about precise calculation. I can check with the queen first. Queen h3 check, king g5 for only move. Rook check. Only move, okay, king 4 mates. Only move is to take there. then check on e6. Only move is to go there, then check. This is mate. After rook h3, king g5, rook g3, king h, king back. If queen there, then king here. If the king, then rook h4 maybe. So I would probably check with the queen first. Yeah. You cannot see. Okay, a rook, a queen, queen. I guess it doesn't matter. If he goes there, I just pick up this queen. If he goes with the rook, can I deliver mate? If he goes there, it's just checkmate. So 2 moves there and h8 and h7. h7 I just check and mate on g7. If there I just check and mate. Okay, so take with the rook for it's so forced mate. Okay. Pooh. Okay. Let's just copy this example here and put it to my database. And go for the next example. Okay, white's a pawn up, but I've got more active rooks and maybe a more slightly safer king. At least not an exposed king. Okay, let's consider some candidates here. Maybe this king is exposed, so I could try to crush him. Brute force. Rook takes h3. If king g1, rook checkmates. So rook takes, he has to take. It's very forcing. And now you have 2 ideas. Rook h5 or check with the queen. e6 or f5. Or maybe even go for check on f3. Okay, takes forced. Queen f3 check. g2 only move. Then check. Only move. And on e1 mate. Take, check. If it goes back, it's just mate. If he goes here, it's also checkmate, rook h5. If it goes h2, rook check, only move, king g1, queen mates. Okay, this is forced. So after takes, queen f3, he has to go with the rook. Oh, with the queen. Oh, the queen is also protected. But does it matter? No, it doesn't. Queen g3, rook h5, check. King has to go. Always if the king goes back, I just mate on e1. So he has to sacrifice his. Okay, check. King. It's a rook g3. Rook h5. If he goes back, it's rook h1 mate. If he goes rook h3, I just check him. King g1, rook h1 mate. So it's a forced mate. Okay. Good. Once again, copy it. Adjust. Let's have recording here. Okay. Let's go to the next example. Due to my exams, I will just do a small recording here. Okay, I've got 2 pieces hanging. The bishop and the knight, but he has a weak back rank, which means if the knight takes, I'm just threatening to mate him. You cannot take my knight, you cannot take the knight because the bishop protects, you cannot take the bishop because it's just... okay, it wouldn't be mate even. But this one is hanging. No, there must be something else. One, two, three minor pieces takes, he takes one, I take this other, he takes this one. No, I wouldn't like this. Bishop c6 is the other candidate. The bishop takes. I take his knight. Threatening, mate. If he does create a, I don't know, a square for a hole for his king, I just take his bishop here. If queen takes, I take his bishop, the remaining bishop, and it's over. So bishop c6, bishop takes c6, otherwise I would just go there, take it, and due to the pin he cannot recapture. So bishop c6, bishop takes c6, queen takes f5. Threatening mate. So probably e4 is the only move. Take this one, okay. Ah, damn. Okay, maybe probably just another move order. Okay, queen takes f5 first. What I looked at is this. Ah, okay, this is of course an argument. Yeah. Cannot say much about it. Okay, maybe I should have just taken some time, but okay. Well, okay, let's. Okay. I don't even have an excuse for it. Let's just copy it. Was maybe a bit too harsh. Not just try to rush too much. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let's do a last one. Final one. Okay, black to move and his king is bad. I mean, he's very, very weak. Okay, I cannot check him right now because the king stands perfectly to the knight. Now in this cross here, and one square on the diagonal here. So I only can only attack him with, the rook. I would need two moves to check him. On the other hand, he doesn't have any square, so one check is enough to mate him. This bishop does a very good job, otherwise I would just go back. This knight isn't actually necessary, so if I could use it to give a check, it would be over. So what about knight I'm playing black. Knight e3 here, with a simple threat of taking on c2 and mate. So what about this? Bishop d3, yeah. That's probably the point. Let's see. e4 is protected by the knight. I need this d3 square to be protected. Okay, knight e5 is maybe another candidate. I mean, it's still in this mating net, so no, just a check is sufficient. This knight is needed to protect this one. Oh, wait. I think I can escape. So knight e6, bishop e6 is square. I know its only important square is protected. So I thought I could sacrifice it here. Takes, rook takes. But he has d6, e3 available. Ah, damn. Well, of course, knight a3, attacking the rook. He forced to take. I take with the rook. But I can't finish him off. Oh, Jesus, this. What about knight d2? It's not really a threat. You know, maybe this. I mean, I could just win a pawn, but a pawn shouldn't be enough to solve this problem here. I mean, in the end, b6 is also hanging. I guess I'm still too tired. I mean, his threat is simply to take this knight. So let's just go for the candidates. b2, d2, e3, e5. Okay, knight b2, rook takes b2, rook, I don't know, let's see, this rook takes, bishop there to interrupt the defensive line, rook retreats, rook picks up b6, not good. Okay, knight a3. Well, in the way it threatened to take on c2, so he has to take. I take again. Well, with not much of a threat, yeah. Knight d2. What's the idea? Don't have an idea here. Okay, if bishop e7 it would be made. But that's something that's yeah. It's not the point. Knight d2, bishop e3. I cannot even have a discovered attack, yeah? Knight d2, bishop d3, knight f3 check. The king has to go to, yeah, to e3, after which I would have a discovered attack. But I don't see what I can do with it. Let's say knight e5 check. Or maybe even that's the way to go. He can always escape there. Knight d6. Bishop there. Ah, I guess I see it. Knight d6, threatening knight c2, bishop e3, rook check. It's made, so bishop takes, I check here. And this is game over. So knight d6 looks very strong. Oh, please. Let it just work. Okay, so he has to protect it with the rook, yeah. And I can probably just pick it up. Rook f5 mate doesn't work because he cannot just take even. So just pick it up. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the line here. If bishop d3, yeah, here it comes. Rook c4, check, and mate. Oh, what a beautiful example, but a bit tough for, I don't know, 8 p.m. Okay, let's just copy this. save it, and we're done. Okay. Oh, that was a nice example. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today's tactics. It would be great if you could just subscribe to my channel on YouTube, DailyChessTV, and leave a comment there and rate my clips, and of course share them to your chess friends, which is very important for me as a producer that my audience is growing. And if you have any suggestions, improvements, or anything else, just leave a comment, and I try to reply to it as soon as possible. And otherwise, check out my website, maybe dailychess.org, where you can find some chess-related reviews. And also, don't forget to check out the site of my partners, supporters. It's first of all Schachversand.de. It's a retailer, German retailer, one of the best here in Germany, and as well as Chessbase, of course, which program I use here, where I just save my tactics, and chesstempo.com, the site I'm playing here. Thank you very much, and bye bye.